The Hoover Dam, located in Nevada, is one of the biggest dams in the world. The dam provides 20 million people with electricity. That means it is able to power 4 billion kilowatts of electricity a year. It is an example of how hydropower is such a great source of energy. But how do hydroelectric dams work, and why should we start using it more? It all starts with running water. Here is an animation of a hydroelectric dam. Running water flows through the plant intake and into a pipe called the penstock. The water then goes down to a turbine with increasing pressure. This pressure is what turns the turbine, which is connected to a generator. The generator produces alternating current and the transformer takes the AC and converts it to higher voltage current. The current then goes to the transmission lines, which is heading to many buildings such as houses, factories and more. Used water is carried through the pipelines called tail races and re-enters the river downstream. But how much money and time will it take to build one? The Hoover Dam costed more than $49 million in 1931 and finished in 1936. In today's economy, it would have costed over $700 million. Even though this may sound like a lot of money, it was all well spent. It provided irrigation, flood control, drinking water and electricity. There are 17 generators built and so the plant and each can supply electricity to 100,000 houses each. There are many advantages of using large dams to produce electricity. Hydropower is a renewable energy source as it uses running water to power the turbine and generator. It does not produce greenhouse gases or other air pollution. It leaves no waste and reuses the water for other purposes. Dams have a long lifespan, ranging from 75 to 100 years. It is very efficient, ranging from 80% to 95%. The net energy is high. They are able to provide flood control and irrigation water. How does it compare to other energy sources? Here is a comparison between many energy sources. As compared to other renewables, it produces no CO2, but it is not a bird killer like wind power. Hydropower is not as dangerous and doesn't contain highly toxic materials like nuclear power, nor does it rely on sunny days to power itself up like solar power. Hydropower does have its own problem. One example is interrupting fish migration, but fish ladders have been integrated to help them move past the dam. Here is a video of a fish ladder in action. Fail. There are over 1 billion people who rely on hydropower. Hydropower is very efficient as the turbines can convert as much as 90% of energy into electricity, whereas fossil fuel plants are only 50%. With an average of 50 to 100 years, development of dams are long-term investments and have low maintenance costs. HydroWorks is working to make a greener and cleaner world with the use of hydroelectric dams, but we can't do it without you. Help us make a better country, a more efficient country. One that doesn't need to use non-renewable in order to provide electricity. One that doesn't need to pollute the air and change the climate. We need to be the one that helps your world. Are you ready for a switch?